Hey there! Today we are talking about what to eat at every meal. What should be on your plate? I have 3 essentials for every meal. These 3 are gonna fill you up, they're gonna nourish you, they're gonna give you energy, and they're gonna help with your weight. Excited? I am. I'm Kelly Page. I'm certified transformational health and nutrition coach. And I'm the owner of the health and wellness website, Tasting Page, where you can find all sorts of great recipes for all of the foods that we're going to talk about today. So let's dive in. You may remember last week I talked about healthy snacking. When you're really hungry between meals, I gave you some healthy snacks. This week, I'm going to tell you how to eat a healthy meal so you don't need to snack in between meals. I know, right? We should get all of the nutrients and everything we need when we eat a meal. We should not need to snack. There are some rare exceptions, but today I want to tell you about how to fill your plate so that you have everything you need for the next 4, 5, maybe longer hours. So let's talk about the big 3. Anyone guess? We have fat, fiber, and protein. These are the big 3 nutrients for every meal. These are also called macronutrients. Now, you're going to find some camps that obsess over counting macronutrients. I am not in one of those camps. I am not on obsessing over numbers and just getting so microscopic that it just feels like if you do one thing wrong, everything is ruined. I don't like that kind of thinking. I don't think that's easy or doable, and eating should be fun. So I want to give you these broad strokes of what to think about when you put food on your plate. I'd rather you spend your time thinking about the quality of the food versus counting, weighing, scaling, all of that. Because when you start to focus on the real food and avoid processed and junk food, counting isn't as important. Has anyone ever told you, whoa, too much salad? You are eating way too many greens, slow down. It's probably more like get your head out of that potato chip bag, right? So when you have the right fat, fiber, and protein at every meal, your body is gonna feel nourished and you're gonna feel full longer. And why is that important? Well, when you're full after every meal, obviously you don't need to snack in between, but the key to all of this, the key is keeping your blood sugar stable. That's what you're shooting for. Because when your blood sugar is stable, you don't have those dips in energy, and then you don't end up hangry. And guess what happens when you're hangry? That low blood sugar kind of makes you crazy, right? And you're like, I just need something, I just need a quick fix. And those quick fixes are usually carbs and sugar. And when you snack and eat a lot of the carbs and sugar, when you're constantly eating, you have all of this excess cortisol floating around your blood. And when that's happening, you're not burning fat for fuel. You can't get to the fat because it's just burning all the stuff it's trying to, when you're shoveling into your mouth, right? It can't get through it all. So what I want to talk about is how to balance this with your fat, fiber, protein. That's going to keep your blood sugar balanced so you're full and you can make it several hours to the next level. So I'm going to go through these real quick. This is something I go more in depth when I work with people one-on-one, because learning this is a lesson to keep for life. This is not a fad diet. This is common sense, good nutrition. Okay, let's start with fiber. Fiber is essential on a healthy plate and in a healthy diet. Now, I could use the word carbohydrates, but here's the deal on carbs. There are some simple and processed carbs that you just want to avoid on a healthy plate. These carbs aren't helping your health or your diet. Think sugar or refined grains such as flour, white bread, pasta. These products are all stripped of the nutrients and fiber. So when they take all of that out, they hit your bloodstream really fast. And then they give that blood sugar level a big spike again. So then comes the insulin to try to usher it all away. And all of this can lead to weight gain, insulin resistance, and even diabetes. So that's why I prefer to talk about fiber. Fiber helps slow the digestion of your food. We're shooting for that stable blood sugar, and fiber is great for that. Fiber is also great for digestion, keeps everything moving, and it can help reduce your risk of chronic disease. And on top of that, the right fiber may help you with weight loss, since it causes you to help you feel full longer. So that makes you stop eating, right? Great. So what you're looking for is low carb, low starch vegetables. That's a great way to get fiber in your diet. Now, vegetables are filled with vitamins and minerals. So win-win, you're getting fiber, vitamins, minerals, and that is what you want. Like if you just ate that, you would be like more than halfway there. So what are healthy vegetable fiber sources? In my post, I have all sorts of information on all of the healthy fiber sources, but you can think about acorn squash, artichokes, asparagus, beet grains, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, leafy greens, celery. Celery's great. Sweet potatoes, carrots, zucchini. And this is one of the reasons I usually prefer smoothies to juices, because juices strip all of the fiber away from the fruits and vegetables. Now, I'm not saying juices are always bad, but it is that quick hit of sugar because the fiber isn't slowing it down. But if you are gonna juice, I always recommend eating it with celery and nut butter or something like that to slow the processing down. Fiber is good for you. So I prefer smoothie, I put celery sticks in there, and that fiber is good, and that's gonna make you full, and that's gonna give you the energy you want. Okay, that's fiber. Next up is protein. Did you grow up like me where it was meat and potatoes and the meat took up most of the plate, right? Like meat used to be the star of the plate. You go to a restaurant, you've got all this meat on there. Now I fill most of my plate with vegetables first. Half the plate is usually a sauteed green of some sort. Then I might put a little bit of a low carb veg on, like sweet potatoes. And then last, I finish with protein. Just a few ounces. Like I only need about 3 ounces, and 3 ounces fits into the palm of my hand. Now, how much you need will depend on your age and your body composition. If you're a freaking triathlete, you're gonna need more. And if you're a couch potato, which I know a lot of us are starting to fall into, you may need a little less. But protein gives you energy, like it's essential. You wouldn't be able to operate without protein. Protein is responsible for helping with your muscle development, your bone health, blood pressure, boosting metabolism. It helps your body stay fit as you age. So get your protein, but get quality protein. If you're gonna eat meat, organic, grass-fed, pasture-raised beef is the way to go. If you're only eating 3 ounces, I know it's a little more expensive, but it is so much more worth it. Not only are you avoiding chemicals, but you're also getting more antioxidants and nutrients from that grass-fed beef. And just like fish, look for wild-caught fish. You definitely want to avoid those toxins in the fish. Some of the bigger fish have mercury in them. I like to use Seafood Watch from Monterey Bay Aquarium. If you're ever at the store, you can just punch it up, put in the fish that you like, and it'll tell you where the mercury level is. It'll tell you if it's endangered or you shouldn't eat it. It'll give you another choice that could be better for you. So definitely watch the quality of your protein. Vegetarians and vegans, your protein sources include things like beans and eggs if you eat eggs, nuts, avocados, quinoa, and tofu. And again, I have links in the post to all sorts of recipes for all of the above. And last but not least, fat. Yes, fat is healthy. Of course, the right fat in the right amount. Trans fat and partially hydrogenated fats are what you want to avoid. This can lead to inflammation in the body as well as heart disease and other serious health issues. Trans fats are found in vegetable oils, fast food, cookies, crackers, cakes. So make sure you read those labels to avoid hydrogenated fats. Now, the fats you do want are the monounsaturated, polyunsaturated fats. Those are fabulous. They can help with your heart, your brain, so good for brain health, your skin, your hair, your immune system. And like fiber, healthy fat can slow down the digestion of your food so you can avoid those blood sugar spikes. It also helps with hormone production. Ladies, healthy fat, so important. And it helps you feel full after a meal. And of course, when you're full, you don't need to eat more, you don't need to snack, win-win. And there are some vitamins that absolutely have to have fat in order to get absorbed into your body. And those are vitamins A and D and E and K. So yes, fat can be good and even essential to your body. So good fats to look for: olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, MCT, straight up avocados, nuts, seeds, salmon, eggs. Again, I've links to a bunch of recipes for all the healthy fats. And whew, I know that was a lot I just covered. I have an article on all of this information. And if you want to go deeper on figuring out the right ingredients for your body as you age and for whatever you have going on, I do work with people one-on-one to get them the diet that feels right for the body. And it's amazing sometimes if you take an ingredient or two out of your diet, the energy levels you can feel, the shine in your hair you can see, little simple things like that. So if you're interested in coaching, I have more information in the post, and I hope you enjoy all of your meals with healthy fat, fiber, and protein. Bye-bye.